the Queensland Reds. Moving on, who have we got? The big players out for the Queensland Reds.
Yeah, Alex Hodgman, Steph Garce, and Matt Gibbon, who didn't play but has now retired due to a knee injury. Angus Blythe obviously gone to the Tars. Ryan Smith gone to Ospreys, is killing it over there apparently as well. Liam Wright is moving on. I don't think they've really announced where yet, which is crazy to me. But moving on, Mason Gordon retired from concussion. And then the other notable ones, Connor Vest retired due to injury as well. Max Craig, Theo Faree, and Jude Gibbs all gone as well.
Yeah, there's a lot there. But they brought in Aiden Ross, so they'll cover all those props. I like Aiden Ross, but there's a lot of props that left.
They've dropped 12 players and picked up 12 fly halves, actually.
That's it. So big players in. Aiden Ross, Carter Gordon, Ben Volavola, and again, if you want to listen to another whole podcast, Trayvon Pritchard, that was the Hot Shit podcast.
The hottest shit.
The hottest of shits, according to Nelson. So...
Nick Bloomfield, Hamish Muller, and Nick Conway as well. So there's some other development players coming through that have probably got some decent futures, I would think, as well, but maybe not the impact this year.
Yep. All right, let's have a look at the starting 15, how we think that they line up. I think
there's a fair bit of similarities here to start off with. I think...
Do you want me to put the photo up?
Aiden Ross.
I resisted that time.
Aiden Ross, you did well. I was proud of you.
I led you into it. Yeah.
Aiden Ross, Matt Fazler, and Zane Nongor as our front three, with Canham and Lucan Salakaloto. All the exact same across the board there. Nasser, Blake, Deludis, all the exact same. Yeah. That's not up for debate apparently.
What about
Ace?
No debates. Reds are looking
Ace.
What? Oh, sorry, I did think about Kinsley.
He doesn't know.
You don't know his name, mate.
I did think about bringing Kinsley. In,
That's not his name.
But he is only 18 and he's not even in the wider train. He's in the development squad, so the academy, if you will. But I mean, I'd consider putting him in there. You know?
I had Jeff Tumunga-Allen was probably the other player who I didn't name in the 23, but
it's good.
I think those three tight heads could just literally rotate.
They could.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, look, I mean, we've gone Massimo Deludis, obviously a very disrupted year last year, but made a couple Wallaby squads. Yeah. Very, very strong, very good in the set piece. So we're hoping we see more of him. And
again, a great name. The back row, Joe Bryle, Fraser McWright, Harry Wilson, we've all gone the same. And now,
we have.
I guess in contrast to the Waratahs, that has a whole new front eight. Isn't it nice having the same front eight, or pretty much the same? A bit of consistency of selection in both the starters and bench. You know what I mean? This is going to bode very well for the Reds.
Almost an identical forward back.
We haven't mentioned Ben Darwin's cohesion yet, so this is our plug for that.
Richie Asiata's available as well. I think he came back early from overseas with an injury, so I think he'll be...
Josh Nassar has played very well. But get Asiata in. Asiata...
not well enough.
Particularly as a benchy, though. Asiata's running game at the moment is damaging.
Yeah.
I really like him.
I think Nasser's got a solid set piece.
Yeah.
You know, he can actually throw a line out straight, which not many Aussie players can.
That's true.
So.
That's true.
Have we got for the benches? I don't think we have any.
Uru and John Bryant,
Uru
mate.
and John Bryant,
all the same.
So we think Uru. We're expecting him to feature as lock this year. In fact, we were just talking about how we're probably going to change his position to lock. Confirmed. We have changed that.
He's definitely going to play lock.
So
he might cover some back row, but he's going to play lock.
Yep, which is great. And Harry, take us through the backs.
Yes, we've all named Tate McDermott, although he's got a bad hamstring injury. I think he's saying he's hoping to start running at the end of January, which to me means he's probably at least 6 weeks away from playing after that. So I'm thinking mid-March. Sometime in March I expect to see him.
We said that's long enough of playing that we're going to name him. We snuck him in there.
Team.
Or is this Harry trying to put you off so you don't pick him up in the draft and Harry gets him nice and late? Is that
Mate, look, the thing is, Kalani Thomas is a great...
It's awesome.
Almost like for like with Tate. He is phenomenal.
He's an absolute weapon.
So he's going to come in and get a crack.
Got his Wallaby Cup last year.
And I think that's brilliant for him. And then they've also got Louis Werchon as the backup, who's also very good.
And been killing it at Benetton.
They extended his stay over there because he was doing so well and he was enjoying playing so much. He's got a bit of a cult following over there.
Yep, but we need him back.
We do.
Then if we go into the fly half, I mean, this is the one that's up for debate, but we've all put
Apparently it's not.
Yeah,
not between us.
Very much not.
For people that don't know what they're talking about. No, we've all done Carter Gordon and we've all done Tom Liner on the bench. Look, I do think there's a chance that Tom Liner gets plenty of game time at 10. I do think there's a chance, a little bit less, but is a chance Carter Gordon gets a real crack at that 12 jersey. But they're just stacked in the other positions as well. Like, it's really pushing things about. But, I mean, they might be willing to give it a real crack, I think.
And we've obviously talked a fair bit about that at the top of the pod from our questions. Mm-hmm. So go back and listen to that if you are chopping these videos up. Hunter Paisami, Josh Fluke in the centres. I think we've all gone for that. There's obviously Isaac Henry, Dre Pacquiao coming through as well, but Hunter in his last year for the Reds should hold that jersey.
Cargie put Dre Pacquiao on the bench, and I put Isaac Henry on the bench. So we've both carried a centre.
Yep.
Knowing that Fluke can shove out to the wings, they've got other people that can cover things. Carter Gordon can go to fullback. They've got cover at those wider channels.
And then we've all named Filippo Dungunu at left wing, who can obviously cover centre as well.
Yep.
So there's some real debate about where he would play this year.
Yep, and then look, we've all gone Jock Campbell at fullback, but on the right wing, Harry and Nelson have both gone Lockie Anderson, and I have gone the junkyard dog, Tim Ryan.
Look, I love his speed and his ability to finish, but he doesn't have the all-round game of a Lockie Anderson.
I think I am harsh on Lockie Anderson. I think that...
You are.
You definitely are.
But just junkyard dog, get him in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got a fun nickname. Lockie Anderson doesn't have a fun nickname, and he's not a Pacific Islander, so we already know you weren't going to pick him.
And we've done the benches. So
yeah, I carried Junkyard on my bench. I just think that they probably won't carry a centre on the bench because they have Dungunu.
Yep. Fantastic. All right, so stocks are rising. Who's going to have a big year? I've led with Aiden Ross. He's come in. They've lost another few props. He's new Wallaby. He'll be starting every game basically. So I think your stocks can't rise much more than that. But
I've got, and I think we all agree, Joe Bryle.
Yep.
Really started to come into his own with the chance to play in that jersey last year, and now the jersey is his. He can really lock himself in, and I think he impressed a lot of people throughout the back end of last year and through when he got his crack. So he's going to come back a year better, and I think he's going to make more of a name for himself.
Yep. And then the other ones for stocks falling, pretty obviously Tom Liner and Harry McLaughlin-Phillips.
Look, Tom Liner,
he might not. He
might start every week at 10.
Yeah.
He generally could, but he's just got a whole lot more competition. And
my last question on stocks falling is Nelson. Trayvon Pritchard, you obviously think is going to start for this team at some point. So whose stocks are falling for Trayvon Pritchard? Is he going to play wing or is he going to play centre?
No, look, I think what you'll see is he'll cover a back outside 23 jersey spot. And he can cover centre, he can cover wing.
So he's going to learn the game in every position.
Look, I'd put him... Mate,
he knows every position according to Nelson. So.
He can play anything from, I think, 1 to 15. But no, genuinely, I think he'll get his crack, not as a starter. He'll get his crack off the bench.
Your question isn't specific enough. What round will we see him in the 23
7.
jersey? Oh, okay, all right, here we go.
Lock it in.
Yeah, someone come back and tag us if that happens, all right?
Yeah, it will happen.